We're on the walk up with Andrew now. We're walking through the paddock. Everyone's sort of preparing the cars. You can just hear now. What are your thoughts as you're walking up to the car?
Yeah, just obviously looking forward to the race. We need to make sure that we are kind of in a good position. Kind of having a look to see what everybody else is kind of up to. You can't really tell anything, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
In regards to kind of what people are doing with their setup, but it's nice to have a look to make sure that nobody's having any big problems or anything like that. You know, nobody's got any engines out or anything crazy like that going on.
Okay, and so obviously this is the paddock area for the Clio Cup cars. What's it like? You're surrounded by all of your competitors. I mean, how does that feel? Is there a bit of tension between anyone, or is everyone, you know, friendly?
No, it's a very nice atmosphere down here. Obviously, we're in the support paddock. The touring cars were over right in the centre because obviously they're a little bit more important than us. So we're all together. It's a good atmosphere, you know. But on the back of that, it's only the start of the year, so there's plenty of time for the rivalry to kind of heat up.
Okay, and obviously the preparation is you're going to go up there now and you're going to get changed, get into the suit. What does sort of your mental things change now? You're changing, your thoughts are changing?
I just kind of tend to go into myself a little bit. We don't really... I don't really like kind of spending too much time speaking to too many people that I don't really have to. I guess maybe some people think that's a little bit kind of rude if I'm a little bit off with them, but it's certainly just the way that I kind of tend to go into my own thought process. I'm obviously concentrating quite a lot on what we're about to do, obviously in the race, and I just kind of keep myself to myself.
Okay, and the team aspect, I mean, what are the sort of things that they'll say to you? You know, because obviously we don't get to hear what they're saying. Once you're in the car, behind the scenes, what are some of the things that they say? Is it just positive sort of mental attitude, you know, getting you prepared for it, or is there other technical things that are put into it?
It's different. It all depends on which track you're at. Obviously, there's different ways that you'd approach the first corner, different things on the setup, so you might have to drive the car differently for the first lap, and they'll let me know kind of as and when they make those changes. To a certain extent, my job is just to, certainly at the moment, is just to get down and do the driving and let the team look after the engineering of the car, so they'll do that, and they'll let me know what they choose to do with it.
Okay, great. Well, we're back at Andrew Bentley's headquarters with 66. They're getting the car ready. We're going to let you go off, get your suit on, and we'll have a quick chat about the car as and when you're ready. Okay, we're with Andrew. He's beside his car. He's just going to talk to us a little bit about his car, you know, the makeup of it, what's inside and how it drives, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no problem. It's obviously a Renault Clio. It's 200 brake horsepower, 205 brake horsepower. Okay. Front-wheel drive. The engine is, of course, in the front. The front wheels do all of the work, so they're really the main focus of the setup, if you like. When we're setting up a racing car, it's all about the front wheels.
Okay, and you said this is the first time you've driven a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah, I have a little bit of experience in rear-wheel drive stuff, which is completely different, and also a bit of experience with a few cars, well, single-seater cars with downforce as well, aerodynamic downforce. None of that in this. It's all about mechanical grip and setting the car up to make the most of that.
Okay, and just to clarify, all of the Clio cars are made up exactly the same, just you're allowed to make certain modifications to them, or...?
They're all identical, all come out of the factory, absolutely identical, and then you can make changes to the suspension mainly, various aspects of that. But I mean, there's about 5 or 6 things you can change. Everyone's in the same boat, so there's only so much you can do. So it is focused on driver ability as much as anything as well. So it's a fairly even championship. That's why the times are so close.
Okay, and of course inside here you've got your seat and your seatbelt. Everything's specified. Is the seat come regulation with all of the cars? Or?
Absolutely, yeah. Everything on the car is what in racing terms you call spec. So it's the same for everyone. So you don't have a different seat. You can't have a different roll cage. All the steering wheels have to be the same, right down to the pedals that you have on the throttle, brake, and accelerator. So
that puts you all on sort of an even keel.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, and just things like your number 66.
Yeah.
Was that just a random draw, or how you entered?
66 Racing.
Okay.
Clues in the title.
Yeah,
I mean, I had my own racing number before, and obviously with the 66 link up, it seems like a pretty good number to have.
Okay, so as you can see along the car, you've got all of your scholarship and all of your sponsorship details along there. Obviously, this is the thing that identifies the difference between the cars. Do you want to talk us through who's on the cars?
Absolutely. You know, without sponsorship, you can't go racing. Essentially, well, I certainly can't anyway. The main sponsorship you'll see is obviously the racing scholarship. That's what's paid for me.
How it's all come about,
that's
basically.
Yeah, that's how it's all come about. We obviously have the series sponsors, so we have those stickers that you must run with.
Elf and
Elf and HB Clues and various other partner sponsorships as well. We've got FS Cables and RacePartsDirect.com. They're kind of separate sponsorships, so that's
great. Okay, so basically every little bit of the pennies help get the race going.
You need, now, even though we're okay for 2007, I'm looking towards 2008 for a drive as well. So, we're speaking to sponsors and various people, and we're always open to ideas and suggestions of how people can become involved in helping me through my career and hopefully into touring cars as well.